Hi there. Finding the 5 best boxing gloves brands reviews worthy of your earned money is certainly challenging. It isn't impossible, especially when you have a reliable source like our channel, to point you in the right direction and show you the brands you can trust. In preparing this list, we have done in-depth research to find out the best products for you. If you choose from this list, you can be sure you'll be buying one of the best products available right now in the market. Check the product links below in the description, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's get started. Number 1. Our overall best for the money pick is Sanabul Kickboxing Punching Gloves. If you want a pair of vinyl gloves that look good when you are training, then you have found them. Sanabul has designed a truly impressive looking pair of gloves. This company is not new to the sporting equipment business. They offer a range of boxing and martial arts equipment that looks just as good as their gloves. The Sanabul Essential Boxing Gloves are well suited for beginners and general use. The material on these gloves is more durable than some of the better known brands of beginner gloves. Nevertheless, if you plan on working your gloves really hard day after day, you may want to upgrade to a more durable model. There is plenty of padding to protect your hands and your partner. Customer service can be hit or miss sometimes, but they do appear to pay attention to customer feedback. Some buyers have had great experiences reporting replacement gloves dispatched immediately with no questions asked. A small minority have reported needing to chase more than once to get a resolution. Number 2. Our second best pick is Elite Sports Boxing Gloves. We expected these vinyl gloves to be ordinary. It was their high sales volume that piqued our curiosity. I have to say how pleasantly surprised we are with them. The Elite Sports Boxing Gloves cost less than most other beginner gloves, and yet they perform as well as much more expensive gloves. The two things that stand out with these gloves are comfort and quality. They feel great on the hands and sturdy enough to offer the protection needed. We like the stylish look of these gloves. The Elite Sports Standard Boxing Gloves are well suited for beginners and general use. Experienced boxers use them as backup gloves. If you plan on working your gloves really hard day after day, then you may want to upgrade to a more durable model. But for beginners, these are a good choice and promise value for the price. We really like these gloves and are pleased to include them in our top 5 recommendations. In terms of value for money, we think these rank the best. Number 3. Our third best pick is Trideer Pro Boxing Gloves. These are good all-around vinyl gloves. Trideer is a small company that is growing. They are exclusively focused on fitness products with a limited product range. We are seeing more and more experienced boxers buying these gloves. The first thing that is noticed about these gloves is that the padding over the knuckles is slimmer than other gloves of the same size. The padding over the knuckles is the traditional flat style. This means that mishits are less forgiving, but some boxers like the feedback. It may take a few sessions to get used to them. The Trideer Pro Grade Boxing Gloves rate well for comfort and protection of the hand. In fact, comfort and fit is its highest scoring. Most people like the fit of the gloves, but for some it is a little too snug. If you are looking for a good all-around pair of gloves that you can continue to use as you gain experience, then Trideer Pro Grade Boxing Gloves are worth considering. Number 4. Our fourth best pick is Fairtex Muay Thai Boxing Gloves. Fairtex for the most part is a Muay Thai and MMA brand. Most of their gloves are Muay Thai style, meaning they have very short cuffs. I wouldn't recommend Muay Thai style gloves for boxing due to the shorter cuffs, which don't offer enough wrist protection for boxing. One of the interesting thing about this glove is that it has 2 grip bars, one on the palm area like most of boxing gloves, another one at the end of the glove for your fingertips to grip onto. You can definitely make a good fist in these gloves with decent thumb placement. As mentioned above, they come with longer cuffs with decent amount of padding on them to offer good wrist support. However, the cuff length is slightly too long, which somewhat restricts the movement in my opinion. One more thing to note, if you have very large hands, these are definitely not for you, as the hand compartment of these gloves run small and tight fit. Number 5. Last but not the least, our fifth best pick is RDX Boxing Gloves. The last entry on this list, and in many ways the one I feel provides the best value for money. I've written about the RDX Kara leather boxing gloves before in another review and want to reiterate my feelings about them in this one, simply because I feel like you get so much for your money. Starting with the design, it's not flashy or garish like some cheaper boxing gloves from RDX can be. It's very understated, finished in all over black with gold, red, silver, pink or black trim. It's important that you wear additional hand protection in the form of wraps, but it definitely seems to be a feature of these gloves that they provide more protection to your hands than a lot of other gloves on the market today. Overall, these are a solid pair of entry-level gloves, although more experienced fighters might want to look into a more expensive pair of tried and tested real leather gloves. So, grab whatever product you like from our list that fits you. Be sure to check the links in the description below. That's all for this review. Feel free to share your feedback.